Good morning, everybody. Hey guys, we are doing another cooking show today. Today I'm doing ribs. Got some nice ribs. I've washed them already, patted them dry. I'm about to do a few things to it, so let's sit there, put our rub on. I'll show you that in a second. Then we get on the pit boss. It's gonna be a good day.
I'm an American.
Alright guys, so we've got our stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and use mustard from a binder. So I've been doing a lot of research on how to do this. You don't need much, it says, just put a little bit on, basically to make it wet. Rub it in. And as far as the spices go, we're gonna use a little combination of things. I wanna make it kind of sweet and also spicy. So first thing I'm gonna do is, I use the wrong hand to rub, but that's okay. Just put a little bit of garlic on. Don't need too much. I'll do this to the other side. I watched a video this morning about a guy's competition blend. I'm looking really forward to doing that, but I don't have it with me, so I've got to make it. Throw a little pepper on. Don't need much of this. So I want the sweetness in here in a minute. But I like pepper. Alright. I'm going to use this barbecue sauce rub that I have. I'm going to show you what it is. Just I bought it the other day, but we're going to get it pretty thick on here. She's here. In your mom's car. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this nice and thick, and then I'm gonna throw some brown sugar on there just a minute, and then we'll come back and show you what it looks like. All right, guys, we had company come over. I'm sorry, I forgot to record the rest of the rubbing, but just kind of show you real quick. So I just put these on. So got a combination of barbecue rub on there. We've got some honey, mustard, and brown sugar, a little pepper and garlic, and some salt. So that's what I'm putting on these things. So what this says to do for 275 degrees, to do it for 2.5 hours. I don't have a 275 degree on here. I got 250 and 300. I'll go one ahead and jumped up to 300. So I'm gonna do it for about an hour, 45 minutes to 2 hours. And basically what I'm gonna come in there and do is look at the bark, make sure that it's gonna be hard. If it sticks to your finger at all, it's not ready. It needs to go back in. At that point, we'll wrap it in tinfoil, and we'll add some butter and everything else, and cook it for another hour or so. So let's see how this goes. Y'all stick with me. All right, guys. So we've done almost 2 hours, about an hour 45 minutes. We'll go ahead and check these for the fun of it. Kind of show you what I'm looking for. So they're looking pretty good. But what I want is I want this I want this bark on here to be solid. So if I touch this, see, I'm still getting stuff off of it. That one's getting closer. See, nothing's on that. So that one's getting a lot closer than this one is. So we got to go a little bit longer. So once that happens, I'm gonna, you know what? Let me go ahead and check a temperature on this real quick. Sorry. Well, here's my meat probe here, and do a little temperature check. So about 172 on that one. Let's go to this one. See, that one's about 189. So we're getting there. We're getting there on these. So one of them's cooking a little bit higher than the other one. I'll probably go ahead and move these around just because I know part of that grill does get a little hotter. And then we're gonna leave it out there probably another 30-45 minutes. Make sure it's good. Then I'm gonna bring them back in. I'm gonna wrap them and throw some butter and garlic sauce in there. It'll be good. Oh, the bottom's looking good. So guys, on the Pit Boss, if you'll notice down there, I've got tinfoil. So that's one of the easy ways to clean this thing. I just line my whole grill with tinfoil in there, and it's gonna wind up being very easy to clean, and go from there. So can't wait to eat these things. All right, guys. So now I'll pull these off. So they've gotten it's hard. There's nothing coming off on there. I mean, you get in the greasy spots. Yeah, there are, but. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a double and tinfoil. Nope, there we go. I'm gonna grab my brisket and put it on there. Woohoo, warm. I've got one more outside. Let me bring that in a second. Tastes good. All right, so I took a stick of butter and put some garlic in here. Stir that up real quick, and I'm just gonna pour it on here. Make me a little boat real quick so it doesn't come out. Thing's hot. And I'm gonna pour it right smack on top. Get all that good garlic seasoning out. All right. Fold it over. And this will go on the grill again. I'll bring the next one in right now. I'll do the same thing. So kind of show you my thing here, what I'm doing with this. So basically I'm taking a whole stick of butter. I'll go ahead and cut it in little small pieces. I can microwave it, melt it quickly. Chunk it in there. All right, and then my garlic powder. Just put a bunch of that in there. Now we'll just stick this in the microwave for a minute and a half, and I'll grab the other rib and do the same thing to it. All right. Go ahead and stir it up a little bit, make sure everything gets put in and poured right here on top. I want to kind of keep that thing pretty tight. There we go. We'll throw it back on the grill and cook it for another hour, at least. All right, so let's go ahead and put this. Let's go ahead and put this other one on. There we go. Get that nice and tight, and we're gonna let them roll for about an hour and a half. Sorry, for about an hour, and we'll check them. We may have to go an hour and a half, but you guys are gonna sit in that butter. It's gonna be good. Once we pull them back out, we'll unwrap them, and once they're at about 200 degrees, we will unwrap and put them back on here with some barbecue sauce on top. Let that get nice and sticky and tacky, and then they're ready to serve, guys. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, so I just went ahead and took my ribs out of the tinfoil. You'll see right here, let me show you. And I went ahead and basted them. So look at that, man, they look good. So I went ahead and put a Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on them. And so they're gonna sit, they're gonna sit there for about 30 minutes until that barbecue sauce gets a little bit tacky. And man, they are ready. They're already falling apart when I pick them up. They may be a little bit overdone. Man, excuse me. Smoke's great, look at that thing. Woo, going to town. But I used my little thermometer probe here, and they were at 210 degrees inside, so they're definitely ready. I'm just trying to get the outside to get a little bit tacky, and then they're ready to pull off and eat. So I'll show you that when that happens here in a minute. All right, guys, it looks like it's about time. So let me do a check here on the temperature. Ooh, look at those ribs. I'll pop it in one of these right in there. So we're looking at 250, 216. So they're way, oh man, they're way up there. They're way done. So we're gonna pull those off. Just wanna make that sticky. So turn this grill off. Let's go put them on a plate and or a cutting board, and we'll cut them up and give them a shot. Whew, guys, these are smelling good. So they did get cooked a little too long. I pulled one off and the bone fell out. Really? Wow. Let me cut these things. Wow. Yeah, they're a little. That one's a little bit overdone. So not the best knife in the world to cut these things with, but try one of these things. They really probably need to rest a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and for the fun of it, show you all. Wow, look at that. Golly, they're warm. Meat just falls off. Oh my gosh. Whew. That is good. So much better than brisket I made the other day. That was not good. So we're gonna let this sit for a little bit before I cut any more of it, and kind of cool off just a tad bit, and we'll cut it, serve it. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. This is a backyard cook. This is not a competition by any means. It was a competition I done lost because my bone fell out. They are overcooked, meaning temperature-wise, I think. But man, they're tender. That meat, that bone just comes right out. I mean, it's just, oh. All right, y'all enjoy. I'm gonna go eat, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care. What? All right, guys, got it all cut up. Woo, look at that. My wife's eating some, and she's not a big fan of stuff with bones. What do you think?
Really good. His finger looking good.
Ha! We're gonna coin that phrase, or maybe somebody has that already. I don't know.